Previously on Metro PD with Will Pumpkinhead. Out this blaze right now.
We slept together last Halloween.
I suppose you could say the Detective Pumpkinhead and I used to date.
Absolutely hate her guts.
Meanwhile, this is the car Mark Wilson gets issued. Arrest this dipshit. You're under arrest, bitch.
You'll pay for this, Will Pumpkinhead.
You're the greatest.
I love you, Will.
There's always an extra chair available at our Thanksgiving table if you don't already have plans.
Thank you.
Not me and Will. But the store manager indicated that the bag boy only looks like Corey Feldman. And now more on the developing story of kidnapped pilot Joyce Kramer. Not only is she now confirmed alive and well, but her now humiliated assailant has also been arrested while stupidly hanging out in the police station. Allegedly it was this idiot, James Captain Corrupted Ledouch, who apparently watched The Incredibles about 3 times too many. Some guys really get into unnecessarily time-consuming, complex and expensive plots when they fail to get laid. I mean, get an online dating profile for fuck's sake. In a surprise twist, the entire case was unraveled by Kramer's Brobdingnagian craniumed ex-boyfriend, Detective William O. Pumpkinhead. Seen here in what appears to be a spacesuit from the film 2001, A Space Odyssey, Pumpkinhead has proven that he is not a failure of a cop, but also that the kidnapper is not the only one with embarrassing costumes hanging in their closets. When we return, what does the fox say? As it turns out, nothing but bullshit. You'll see why after the break.
Look guys, I know I signed the contract but this is Thanksgiving. Can I get a break?
I sympathize. Most of us are missing our Thanksgivings to be here. We still want to show the audience the authentic Will Pumpkinhead behind the bench.
Is the show called Metro PD or Turkey TV?
Metro PD. There already was a show called Turkey TV. It was a sketch comedy show for kids on Nickelodeon.
Oh well, in that case. Sure. Interrupt my Thanksgiving. Anyway, this is my home. Suburban neighborhood. White picket fence. About as traditionally metro city as you can get.
How are you feeling about Thanksgiving?
Besides your intrusion? It's been a hell of a week. My ex-girlfriend Joyce gets kidnapped. My work rival claims credit for finding her. I crack the case and just when I think things are falling back into place my parents invite both her and Cindy from work to our Thanksgiving.
What makes that awkward?
I didn't say it was awkward, so you already know why.
Would you mind telling the audience?
Cindy Pinkerton and I also had a thing. Last Halloween. It didn't last long.
But if things are going well with Joyce and she finds out about Cindy,
well, she'll find out anyway when this episode airs. You're just hoping she finds out while you're filming so ratings might boost.
Why so cynical, Will?
You know, it ain't cool being no jive turkey this close to Thanksgiving.
Statistics prove that teen pregnancy sharply drops after age 19. Details at 10.
Joyce. Welcome.
Will. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. Step right on inside and have a seat. The football game is on. Oh, by the way, I slept with Cindy. Please don't compare notes. Oh, hi, Mom.
William. You were looking dashing today.
Thanks, Mom. You look very pretty. But where the hell is Dad?
Your father is parking the car.
I repeat, where?
He said your block looked a little shady, so he's parking around the corner. Your father wants to avoid having his car tagged by gangsters or his hubcaps removed.
He could have parked in the garage, Ma.
Well, then you tell him when he staggers up the walkway. My dogs are tired and I want a glass of sherry.
My father, ladies and germs. Should I go looking for him, do you think?
Is he in any danger?
Are you kidding? The only thing bringing the property values down on this street right now is the presence of my parents. He might trip over a manhole cover or something, though.
Then go help him here.
He should have parked here like a sane human being might. Only my father would think this neighborhood is dangerous, then decide it would be safer for an elderly man to walk through a dangerous neighborhood than drive. Besides, there are like 30 of you guys. You go get him.
We can't.
Why not?
Aside from interview segments, we're forbidden from interacting or interfering. It takes away from the fly-on-the-wall approach.
Then have a Steadicam operator interview him as he wanders around aimless. Never mind. Here he comes. Excuse me there, young man. Can you give me directions to the Pumpkinhead household? That's here, Dad. Ah, good. Lovely place, William. I'm really proud of you. Mom said you called it a dump. What? God damn it, Debbie. No filter on that woman. I need a big hug. Next time would you park in the garage, Dad? You sure you can move that Yugo of yours? Mom's inside, Dad. Dinner ready yet? Just go.
Well, your father seems charming.
Ugh. Get your audio equipment checked. Howdy there, Will. What took you so long? You literally saw me 50 seconds ago, Dad.
Your father is just saying that he missed you, dear.
Your mother says you didn't hug her on her way in. Is that true? I honestly don't remember, Dad.
You should always hug your mother, William.
She's got you there, Will.
Hey, does anybody else remember when this was a cop show? Say. You fellas always hug your mamas, right? Dad. You can't talk to the camera crew. Well, why not? You're supposed to treat them like they're not even here, Dad. Well, that doesn't sound very damn friendly. They're human beings too, ain't they? Yeah, Dad, they are. But that's not the point. No wonder he doesn't hug his mama anymore if he's trained himself to ignore the help. They're not to help, Dad. Then fire him and get somebody better. No, Dad. I mean, they're helpful, but the whole point is that they're here to film my real life without meddling. Which unfortunately this is.
I don't know, William. Your father and I had lots of long conversations with them yesterday. They seem really nice if you just give them a chance.
Mom. Dad. Those were interview segments. Didn't you read your contracts? Bunch of legalese gobbledygook. Spare me. I knew my son the cop wouldn't let us sign anything we shouldn't be signing. At least I thought so then. Back when you still hugged your mother. Dad, please. He hugged me, you know?
You mean to tell me you hugged your father but not me?
Dad asked for a hug, Ma.
I gotta ask my own son for a hug now? Time was I wouldn't have to ask for a hug. Little Willie would just jump out and hug his mama.
Joyce. Will you say something to them, please?
I'm having too much fun watching them crucify you, Will.
Your mother was just showing Joyce your baby pictures, son. Mom. You didn't.
Well, not all of them. I was just about to crack into Volume 5.
Volume 5. Is something burning? No, my turkey. Hug your mother first. But I gotta. Hug her. Mom.
Maybe I don't care for a hug right now.
So, Volume 5 then?
Oh, definitely. This one features the time Will forgot to wear pants to school.
This just in. I have to work on Thanksgiving. And my coworkers are jerks.
The The turkey is fine. In fact, my dad's olfactory senses have been impaired since he took a face full of mayonnaise gas in Vietnam. That, what you just witnessed, is just step 300 of my parents' 1,000-point plan to drive me insane by age 40. Why the hell are we even talking about this? Why are you here? This is supposed to be a cop show, not Family Feud, the home game. I mean, can't you guys show at least one shot of me doing some actual police work? Fine. I'll let you off with the warning this time. But you better watch how you're driving, you dummy.
Will. Somebody's here. They're honking outside.
Then answer the door.
That wouldn't be appropriate, William. This is your house, not ours.
Damn it. Ma. See who the hell it is or you'll remember this Thanksgiving as a holiday when you starve to death. Will. Stop talking to your long-suffering mother like that or I'll march on back there and spank your salmon-hued ass boy. I love my parents. I love my parents. But this is supposed to be a cop show, where I chase criminals, and get shot at, or shanked, and die miserably, cold, scared, and alone while I bleed out. I never agreed to being tortured like this. I hear you laughing out there, Joyce. This shit is not funny.
Oh, but it is, Will. It really is.
I didn't neglect my mother. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. The Willmeister. What the hell are you doing here, Mark? I didn't invite you. Cindy invited me.
Damn right.
I didn't invite Cindy either. My dad invited Joyce. Cindy invited herself. Cindy invited my arch-rival, Detective Mark Wilson. Who's next? Is the chief on his way? Is Jack Hamlet about to make a dramatic cameo appearance in Hacksaw Handcuffs? To make a long story short, no. I won't be coming to Will's Thanksgiving celebration this year. For one thing, I wasn't invited. For another thing, I'm in here. Again. This is jail. Will. I thought you forgot about us hungry old people. And who are they? This is my wonderful co-worker Cindy Pinkerton. And this is Mark. Hi everyone.
Wow. Mark, you sure are handsome.
Thanks, Mrs. Pumpkinhead. I get that a lot. Well, now we don't have room for everybody. I ain't about to go sitting at no kids' table, William. There's no kids' table here, Dad. There are no kids here, Dad. Then where are we all gonna sit? All in favor of eating in front of the tube. I hear Queer Eye is coming back. Dad. We're not eating in front of the television. I happen to have a 6-sided table. Plenty of room for everyone. Even Mark. A 6-sided table? That's the shape of the Star of David. When did you convert, son? I didn't convert, Dad. It's not in the shape of a Star of David. And since when are you anti-Semitic? I'm not anti-Semitic, son. My accountant's name is Schulman. I just wanted to make sure you're still going to Mass. I'm still going to Mass, Dad. I was just at Mass 6 years ago. It's a conversation table. And anyway, it's not shaped like a Star of David. It's shaped like a stop sign. Can you envision that, Dad? Stopping? Conversation table? Sounds like something them Queer Eye for the Straight guys might encourage you to get. Well, yeah. They might, Dad. Yeah, your mother and I have been watching that. I think they should take you mama shopping. Dad thinks Mom is the one who needs a makeover? And is that show even on anymore? Where the hell are my parents watching Queer Eye? And again. This is a cop show.
This is a delicious Thanksgiving dinner, Will.
Thank you. Glad you dig it. I've never had turkey gravy with quite this much cheese in it, William.
He did great. I think you did great, William.
Yeah, Will. It's good. Why, thank you, Mark. I only hope there's enough of the gravy for everyone. What with the extra people showing up?
William. Be nice. I think it's wonderful that Mark decided to attend.
Well, of course I do. He's gorgeous, ain't he, Debbie?
I didn't say that, Jeffrey. You're not wrong, Mr. Pumpkinhead.
You're quite the looker yourself. On occasions like this, my father seems to think he's in an Olympic event, vying for the gold medal in inappropriateness. Against himself. So Joyce, I understand you were recently kidnapped. How's that working out for ya?
Well, better than expected, I guess.
Well, I think that's neat. You know, Will? Stop signs have 8 sides, not 6.
This is true.
I said it was shaped like a stop sign. I never said it was an actual stop sign.
Will, relax.
Thank you, Captain Kramer.
Don't mention it, Detective Wilson.
You know, according to Ancestry.com, I'm 1.4% black myself.
And 0.4% Neanderthal. Same for us both.
See what I mean? Vastly inappropriate. Not that my mother helps any. I am so sorry.
It's cool. It's cool.
I just realized we skipped the most important part of Thanksgiving. We forgot to say grace. Will, would you care to lead us in the prayer?
Man. I was really hoping Mom would either forget the prayer or ask someone else. Not that I have anything against God or praying. I just have to fight the inevitable tendency I have for Freudian slips during prayers. See, 2 Christmases ago I accidentally prayed, out loud, that my parents would either lose my address or come down with a debilitating illness that prevents them from flying around the holidays. I'm a bad son. But my dad was even worse. That was the same Christmas when Dad meant to ask Mom to pass the mashed potatoes, but instead he blurted out the knee-jerk Freudian slip. You ruined my fucking life, you emasculating shrew. Give me back my balls. I'd better stick with a pre-written prayer. Aight.
And then we'll go around the table so each of us can say at least one thing we're thankful for.
Your return flight to Orange County.
Now, William, say grace first.
Aight. God is great and God is good. Let us thank him for our food. By his hands we are fed. Thank you for our daily bread. Amen.
That was wonderful, William.
All these years I never realized that prayer tried to rhyme good with food. That's weird.
Shall I recite some of your love poetry from college, or would you like to tell us one thing you're thankful for?
I'll do the thankfulness thing, I guess. I'm thankful that Will gave such a wonderful prayer. Instead of that look out stomach, here it comes crap.
Oh, come on, Jeffrey.
Aight. I'm grateful to be married to the same woman after all these years, and to have such an amazing son with her.
Ah. Jeffrey. I'm grateful for Oktoberfest and for Halloween because those 2 events are how I got close to Will. I'm grateful for Will's parents and for Mark. And I'm grateful for having met Joyce, who proves that Will has a type.
Okay.
I'm thankful for the gym we have at work. Obviously. I'm grateful for everyone I work with. Especially Will, who introduced me to the joys of cheese gravy and roast turkey.
Wait till you see the calorie count. Okay. I was kidnapped this week by a guy I barely knew a decade ago. But on the bright side, the Metro PD was here for me. So I'm thankful for this 6-sided table so I can say, Cindy, Mark, and Will, thank you, from the bottom of my heart, for saving me. I cannot measure in words the extent of my gratitude. In a strange way, I'm even thankful for Captain Corrupted for bringing us all together.
That was beautiful, Joyce. We're all thankful that you're safe and with us.
I'll say. Will, would you mind if I went next?
By all means. Mom always taught me that company comes first.
That does sound like me. I'm thankful for friends and family, especially those in this room. for having such a wonderful son in a profession we can be so proud of. And this great meal he created for my husband who lights up my life. And I'd like to echo my husband's comment about the prayer. I'm grateful that Will gave us a proper Catholic offering instead of an evil druidic ritual that opens us all up to the face of the apocalypse.
Mom. What the hell? See? Don't anybody go pitying my mother. She gives as well as she gets with more of it. And she knows just where to hit too.
Just teasing, dear. We sheltered you from that crap for so long we decided it was time you had a sense of humor about it.
Got me there, Ma.
Well, it seems that we can all agree we're thankful. For Will.
For me?
Of course, dear. Didn't you notice that the one thing everybody said they were thankful for is you?
Well, hell yeah, I am thankful for you, son. You're my boy. Plus, I actually got a hug.
I'm very thankful for you, Will. You're one of my best friends.
You keep me honest, buddy. I'm grateful to have you as my benchmark to live up to, even though I have better hair.
Of course I'm thankful for you, Will. You've always been there for me and I've never felt truly alone because you're in my life.
Thanks, everybody. I'm thankful for all of you too. Even Mark. Kinda. Dude. And the Grinch's small heart. Grew 3 sizes that day. Here I was ruining Thanksgiving, not appreciating all of you but worrying about all the little things instead. Will the show get cancelled? Will my parents be impressed? Will I ever get a car as cool as Mark's? Will my parents drive me crazy? Am I ever getting a Real Cop episode of my show? Will Joyce find out I slept with Cindy and ruin my chances of getting back with her? Am I? And then the Grinch's mouth grew 3 sizes that day, so he could fit his foot in it. Oh shit.
What did you just say?
Now it's getting good.
Seriously, Will.
Oh snap.
Oh, William. Honestly.
Aw, come on, Ma.
For God's sake, son, it's not a big deal. We're all adults, right?
You'd argue.
Really, Will? What did you think was going to happen? It's not like I'm in love with you. I am. I am totally, completely, hopelessly in love with Will. I'm here to support you because we're friends. It was over a year ago, Joyce. I hope it's not a problem.
This is how I have to find out? I'm joking. Will? We were broken up at the time. And besides, I already knew. Cindy mentioned it in your Weird Cops episode.
I did. Sorry, not sorry.
You watched my Weird Cops episode?
Well, of course I did. You're my sweet Babu. I have a life too, Will. And this doesn't stop me from wanting to become Mrs. William O. Pumpkinhead and having like 10 million of our colorful babies.
Oh shit.
That was another joke, Will. Lighten up.
I'm thankful you were joking.
But we'll see how it goes.
Good enough for me, Joyce. Dad? You're uncharacteristically quiet. What say you? William? Am I to understand that you have had physical relations with women before marriage? Ah, come on, Dad. Gotcha. You just make it so easy, son. I do. I really, really do. And the award for Metro City's most gullible goes to...
There's no need to be so uptight, Bay.
I am not uptight.
Oh, come on, William. If you were to unclench your buttocks right now, you would lose 7 inches of height.
Son, you once defeated a schoolyard bully because the buttons flew off of your shirt and knocked him out.
I didn't realize you had fingers for the first 3 weeks I knew you, fist clench boy.
I love you, Will, but the only time I ever see you laugh is during the Hiscox Insurance commercial.
Even now the vein in your temple looks like Harry Potter's scar, Will. And he who must not be named is my...
Well, maybe you'd be uptight too if you had a Halloween decoration for a face.
I happen to like you just the way you are, Will. I just prefer seeing you more relaxed and less troubled. Like after sex.
Totally. I was just about to say that.
Aight. But seriously, you two aren't going to go comparing notes behind my back, are you?
Oh, Will. You sweet man. Of course we are.
Every chance we get.
Early and often.
Curses. Foiled again. Please, just stab me.
Well, my pie is done. Let's all have dessert in the living room. Mom is ready for some football. Cindy, Mark, Joyce, and, of course, Don Juan over here.
Mom, please.
Last one to the couch is a rotten egg.
Hey, Mom.
Yes, William? That's my good boy.
Sadly, both Aggies drowned because they couldn't get the tailgate open. Next time, the giant robot invasion menace. Why you should worry. Tomorrow at 10. So on behalf of all of us here at Channel 6 Action News, which in this case is only me because I forgot to put in for time off, happy Thanksgiving and good night. Except you. Craig.
Let me explain this again. This is supposed to be a cop show. It's called Metro PD. It follows the tradition of other cop shows, like Cops, Law and Order, Hill Street Blues, Rescue 911, America's Most Wanted, that sort of thing. There is no reason Metro PD should be exploring the man behind the badge to the extent that you're filming my Thanksgiving dinner or getting into my love life.
But this is your real life. It's raw TV.
It's lame. Real lame. Now I realize a visit from my parents is terrifying to all sane viewers. But it doesn't make for the best TV. Especially for a cop show.
Okay, Will. Then what would you suggest?
Danger, fist fights, gunfights. I could take a shank or a bullet on camera. It sure beats this torture. We're only 3 episodes in, and we've already had 2 very special episodes. Where's the action? Where's the sleuthing? Where's the police work? I would compare this episode to something out of Real Housewives, but on Real Housewives there are more guns.
Well, we're just following your life. Is it usually like that?
Heck yes. Usually it's raining guns. In fact, that would make a great title. It's Raining Guns with Will Pumpkinhead. Not Swimming in Women with Will Pumpkinhead. I'm not even married.
You sure aren't.
To that end, I just called the chief. I'm going into the field next week. Undercover. Then the viewers will see real action.
You want to go undercover with a camera crew following you? How is that going to work?
Well, that's for you to figure out. My job is policing.
Okay. Sounds like a great episode. But how are you going undercover with your, shall we say, unique look?
Oh, you'll find out, smart guy.
Indeed. That should be fascinating. You're right.
See? Now if you don't mind, I'm gonna go home and sleep with my girlfriend.